locked up in the web of Satan's traps. But we've got a chance to leave and to make our life right. Look to the Father, 'cause He will set you free. No more fighting, let's all stand together. 'Cause we've got a chance to leave and to make our life right. I'm glad that you found me, 'cause I was lost in sin. I lift my head up high in victory.
You make my life better.
Stood on shaky ground for a long time. Couldn't find my way through the storms. But you were there, Lord, to help me, to guide me to a safer place called home. And there were times when I cried out to you, and every step of the way you were there, Lord. And all the worldly things that I had instead of you just couldn't take your place. I'm glad that you found me, 'cause I was lost in sin. I lift my head up high in victory.
You make my life better. You make my life better.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You make my life better. You make my life better. You make my life better. Better. You make my life better. You make my life
I'm glad that you found me, 'cause I was lost in sin. I lift my head up high in victory.
You make my life better.
Well, well, well.
You make my life better.
Locked up in the web of Satan's traps, but we've got a chance to leave.
You make my life better, better, better,
to fix me, Lord. Hey. Oh, Lord, fix me.
Tune in every Wednesday morning at 9 o'clock for Ask the Pastor. Yeah, that's where we take your question, your letter, and give you life-changing answers.
Amen.
Ask the Pastor every Wednesday morning at 9
In His presence, a morning devotional brought to you every weekday morning from 6:30 to 7:30, where we pray together and see the work of God manifest in His presence on morning devotion every weekday morning.
eras.
A dawn of a new age.
Future without limits.
Without boundaries. A future
Where everything is possible.
without limits. Full of love and wonder. So, explore, create, revoke your limits. Exceed your potential. The future is here.
New Season Worship Center, located at 4660 North University Drive. Welcome to a brighter future. For more than 12 years, Prestige Music Center has served this community, laying a solid musical foundation for some of South Florida's top musicians, singers, and producers. Start your journey today. We start children as early as 3 years old. 954-990-7460 or visit prestigemusiccenter.com.
Join me, Pastor Steve, every Wednesday evening for Life in the Word. Every Wednesday evening at 7:30 p.m. Every Wednesday evening for Life in the Word. With yours truly, Pastor Steve. I look forward to seeing you.
The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Good
ma'am.
morning.
How was
Good
your morning so far?
Fantastic,
Good.
fabulous,
Good,
fabulous.
good. I slept in this morning.
Oh,
Can you believe that? Not by choice. But I just went awake this morning to Pastor Henry.
yeah.
But I am up and I'm here
Thank God.
late,
Refreshed.
but better than yes, better late than never, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well,
Every
good
time.
morning.
So good morning.
Yes,
Good
to all the
morning,
family.
Everyone.
Mhm.
Yes. 89.1.
Yes.
Good morning to you.
Everybody, good morning. Good morning. Sorry to keep on waiting.
Hey,
I'm so
not
glad.
me.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So good to be here this morning. The day is so nice outside. I mean, it's mornings. It's so beautiful,
Yes.
and it's just a gorgeous day. And it's
Everything
just
about morning is always
yeah.
beautiful, just nice. Everything.
It's
just
one of the
fresh.
guys have this song out.
Yeah.
Morning has broken, like the first morning.
Yeah, like
Blackbird
before.
has
Yes.
broken.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time morning comes,
Yeah.
like the first morning.
Oh
right?
yeah. Oh
It's
yeah.
nice
It's
day.
always refreshing.
All right, so we have Ask the Pastor. Today is Wednesday.
Yes, today is Wednesday.
All right, so that
Sorry,
comes
sorry,
9 o'clock.
sorry that you wasn't prepared for it. It just
Oh.
stopped you just like that.
It's okay. We got
It
we got
stopped you
letters
just
to
like that.
we got no letters to read.
Yes.
And Yeah, and 89.1 NewSeasongsFM.com,
Facebook.
Facebook, YouTube.
Yeah.
Morning to all of you.
Yes.
Now,
but
don't forget that when you come on the broadcast,
to share it.
you must share.
Yes.
Okay? You
You
share with
you
all
can't
your
be
family and
selfish.
friends.
We're not a selfish
No.
family.
No.
You know, we always
No.
share. Yes.
No. So we welcome new
Even though
friends.
some people don't share, they don't share certain things.
Yes.
It's good to share the broadcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one you can share.
Yes.
That one you can share.
Oh yeah.
We're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
So stick around for it.
It's
Invite-
Happy Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly.
We are happy.
Is what it is.
Just to be alive, we are happy and
Happy.
thankful. So we got to be thankful.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Thankful people are less unhappy.
oh yeah.
You know that, right?
Always have a smile.
Un-
you put a new song in our heart.
I know.
Yeah,
Ungrateful
you know.
people. Ungrateful people, there's nothing you can do with
Oh
it.
man, I'll tell you. It doesn't matter what you do.
They're miserable, same way.
Miserable. No matter how you try to put a song on their face.
I don't
forget
care.
it.
I always want more.
Yeah.
Give you all the glory. Show us
So we wake up this morning and say, thank you, Father. Morning, Sir Philip.
praises we can.
Indeed. Sister Grace, Sister Marsha, Sister Jazz.
Coming from
Steffi, good morning to you.
today, yes. We gotta say thank you, and Lord, and you promised to deliver us, got us in every way. We gotta say thank you,
And me not stop.
Lord.
Thank him for waking me this morning. Thank him for carrying me through the day. Thank him for all of his blessings. I will humble, I will never go astray. Who me a talk on the Almighty King, who give us life and that's the greatest thing. I know Jah is real and I can feel him. So with the love in me and me express my feelings.
Oh Lord, you have been so good to us. We give you all the praise. We gotta say thank you, and God, we love you and adore you. We sit by your side. We gotta say thank you, Lord.
Sometimes we pray and think we pray and no answer. Have faith, stay strong. With God you can suffer. Just remember everyone a burden to bear, but Almighty now give you more than your share. Through the powers of Jah, that's why me a strive. Him yard be head back and him control me life. Anything me want me know he will provide. That's why me not gonna live by the Almighty side.
Though the road is rough and rugged, you brought us through. When time seems down and out, you show us what to do.
Just call upon him.
When the road seems rough and rugged, you brought us through.
He will never let us down.
When time seems down and out, you show us what to do. Oh Lord, when we look at where we're coming from and where we're up today, we gotta say thank you, and Lord, it's a promise to deliver us, got us in every way.
Yeah, man, I want to say thank you. Yes, you got to start the day right, you know, Wendy. You got to start with Thanksgiving. Yeah, my Bible says to enter into his gates with thanksgiving and into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him and bless his holy name. That's all. That's all. That's all.
For all of them,
That's all I say now.
I will humble.
That's how it goes, man.
Who me a talk now the Almighty King, who gave us life and that's the greatest thing. I know God is real and I can feel him. So with the love in me and me express my feelings.
Gotta say thank you. Yeah, that's how we started with it this morning. Was a thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Gotta give him thanks.
Yeah, you gotta start. Yeah, Sister Millie, you gotta give
Yes.
thanks. You know,
Oh yeah.
you
Oh,
got to give thanks.
Yes.
That's how it go. You gotta say
Awesome.
thank you.
Yeah.
You gotta say thank you. You know. So enter into his thanksgiving.
Yes.
Enter his gates with thanksgiving and into his courts with praise.
With praise.
That's all.
Exactly. Just like that.
That biblical, you know.
That's
People, this is a little
I found a scripture this morning.
yes.
It's a testimony about some things that we used to go through, you understand? Praise him morning, noon and night. Praise him morning, noon and night. Oh, praise him morning, noon and night. Hey. No job me can't keep. No mother, no father, no brother, no sister. No one fi guide me life and show me the road fi make it better. So me thank Father God, me soul him keep. Me never have nowhere fi go and even in a bush me sleep. Praise him morning, noon and night. Praise him morning, noon and night. Whoa, yeah. Praise him morning, noon and night. Hey. Even when things are not too bright. Yeah, yeah. I remember when me never have much clothes to wear. A tan shit, me use and glue the shoes with tear. One pants, one shirt. The remarks people passing on me heart, me feel hurt. When me look on me life, nothing it never worked. When me try to get help, everybody dish me dirt. Everything start change, the day me convert. Now me thank Father God, mark our revert. Hey, who could it be now? The one who show me love when no one else was around. Hey, who could it be now? Jesus Christ. Who could it be now? The one who showed me love when no one else was around. Yeah. Who could it be now? Jesus Christ. Praise him morning, noon and night. Yeah. Praise him morning.
You gotta praise him morning, noon, and night. Come on, you gotta praise him morning.
Praise him morning, noon and night.
Praise him in the morning. Praise him at noon and praise him in the night. Good
all
morning,
the time,
JGB. Yeah, man.
Praise him always.
You gotta praise it all the, you know. I love this testimony, you know. You know what I like about this song?
Yeah.
Huh? Because the brother understand that the problem when he find himself in was part of his making.
Yes.
It wasn't that people put him there, no. Right? Is that where how he was living?
Yeah.
Right? That caused the struggling, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. And a lot of people don't know that.
Some people don't want to own their mistake.
Yes.
You know, the part of the reason why you're struggling
is because of
is your behavior.
Yes.
It's your life. It's your choices.
Yes.
That's why you're struggling.
And they blame God though.
And everybody else around them.
Yes.
Even when things are not too bright. Yeah.
Listen what the man said.
I remember when me never have no food to eat. I own clothes, me did I use and make me sheet. On the road, me day, night and day. I walk up and down, no job me can't keep. No mother, no father. No.
Yeah, man, you can't keep no job. Why you can't keep no job, brother?
Hey.
You not gotta work part time. If you don't go work part time, you must get fired.
Yes.
If you gotta work and you're idlers, then
you don't want to work. You don't want to work.
Some people
go to work,
want job and
don't
want to work. Why they go look job, but they want to sit around and idle?
Aye.
You know?
And they talk to everybody.
They want to be on the phone. And I don't even understand. When you got a job, right? You're on the job and you're being paid.
Yes.
You are paid. The boss hire you and he's paying you per hour.
Yes.
You know, sir?
Right.
All right. So if I'm paying you per hour, all you for take time on the phone and jilly dally and all over the place.
Yeah.
It's rob you or rob me.
It's so
Because you rob me, brother. You understand? You come right at the job.
Yeah.
And you are rob me right in front of me.
Yeah.
And when me talk to you, you vex.
It's so as you talk about that, right?
Uh-huh.
I took my son to work. I won't call any name.
Don't call no name. I don't hear.
So I took him to work with me, and I said, "Listen, I pay you $20 an hour."
Yes.
You know, and I mean, every time I turn, he's on the phone. Everything he's doing is on the phone.
Yeah.
I said, "Well, you're not gonna get paid. I didn't ask you if I want you on the phone. I would say stay home and use your phone.
Right. I want you to work.
I took you to work. So so I didn't pay him.
I agree with you.
Sorry.
That's the right
I
lesson.
didn't pay him because I expect him to work.
Right? That's exactly how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
If you go to the job and if you check your phone at the end of your work day,
Yeah.
right? All right. And let's say you get half an hour lunch and you look at your phone usage, right? And your phone says 2 hours of phone usage. You're supposed to call the boss and tell him, say, 8 hours him hire you for about only 6 if he pay you.
Good luck.
because because you spend 2 hours by the phone.
Good luck.
That's the Christian thing to do.
That's the Christian thing to do.
'Cause if you go to work, you're supposed to
But
work.
This is a conviction for many Christians that are listening.
It's a
right
lot.
now, you know,
Nah, work.
because they ain't gonna do it.
Yeah. If man is paying you per hour. No, it's a different thing if the man pay you per job, you know.
Pastor is challenging.
If the
challenging
man
that.
is paying you per job,
Yes.
and you have a contract, then him pay you for completion of the job.
Yes.
But if him paying you per hour, that means he has hired you and you have agreed to give him this hour for this money. No, if you don't think him paying you right, then find a different job. But you can't give the man half an hour for 1 hour pay.
Yes.
Not true.
And he still come around because of the phone.
You understand? And then when the boss business when the boss business don't work out now and them have to start Lego staff and all them things. You understand? Cause
And you're
profit
the first one they let go.
profit week. And then they must let you go first.
Of course.
You think the boss not see you?
And then you say God didn't work out.
And there's a God. God said, wait a minute, brother. Me bless you. Bless you that job and you treat it like a joke.
Wow.
You understand?
Yes. Yes.
No, true.
Yes. That's true.
It's a serious thing and we all laugh about it, but that's true. If you think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, you get hired and you sit around and enjoy and do whatever you want to do with the
Because
time.
of your negligence.
And you are get paid for the people them time.
Yeah.
A thief, you a thief.
Yeah. They have a lot of repenting to do.
See it?
Hey.
Everybody apparently need this money.
Hey.
I remember when me never have no food to eat. I own clothes.
Ouch!
I make me sheet on the road. Me day, night and day. I walk up and down. No job me can't keep. No mother, no father, no brother, no sister. The one fi guide me life and show me the road fi make it better. So me thank Father God. Me soul him keep. Me never have nowhere fi go and even in a bush me sleep. Praise him morning, noon and night. Praise him morning, noon and night. Whoa, yeah. Praise him morning, noon and night. Hey. Even when things are not too bright. Yeah, yeah. I remember when me never have much.
You know what people don't understand, Pastor? I'm going to look at the argument here quick. Because some people get a pure beating and some people go, ouch, ouch, ouch. No, Pastor, please. Why, Pastor? Why? You lift me so hard, Pastor. Ouch. So lift me in my back. Ouch. What seriously, what people don't understand that when the boss hire you, you go in there to make sure say the boss is successful enough.
Yes.
Because if the boss not successful and the business don't successful,
Then you won't have a job.
You don't have a job.
Yes.
And if the money weak, you're not getting a raise.
You're not gonna get a raise. Yes.
So people look on the front of the business, they don't understand the back part of a business.
yes.
All the bills you have to pay and the rent and the this and the that. They don't care as long as Friday come and they get a paycheck. They don't say, well, I got to make sure that I make sure the boss makes some money, because if the boss have to pay me weekend
Yes.
and him don't make no money, the boss mouth long. Him not happy. So then him come in and him mad and him vex with you and you see miserable at work and re. That's because him lose money because of you.
Yes. Yes. One of the questions they ask you when they're gonna hire you, what is your contribution to the company? What is it that you can bring to the company?
Yeah.
You understand? So they're expecting you to do what you says you will do. So when you show up and you behave a certain way, and you it's like you were camouflage when you met them before. You understand? Because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
You know, so we have to be, show our contribution to the company and do what we're supposed to do.
I'm especially talking to Christian people.
Yes.
Because one of my brothers and sisters have to go to heaven, you know, man. Yes, I don't want nobody to go to hell because of the job. I'm serious.
Yikes.
And it's not unreasonable. You don't come home and why you can't take a boss, you know. You just like you must think man a machine. Well, that's why the people have replaced with computer. Because computer don't complain, you program it and you leave it and it do exactly. You don't have to talk to it again. Pay attention to what you're doing.
Yes.
You put in your program and you make it run.
And it don't give you no idea.
There is some of you that are making sure that electronics and artificial intelligence take over humanity because of the behavior.
Yeah, it's true.
Because if I can take 3 computers and program them to do exactly what I want them to do at the exact time I want them to do it. And I don't have to tell them again. Once I tell them one time, it's done. I hit save, argument done.
Right.
I hit start, and everything run. Right? And I get 3 or 4 people and they make my blood pressure go up.
Hey.
Because I have to talk to them now, pay attention, and they're on the phone, they might talk to one another now, pay attention. I mean, it's talk about
What's the reason for hiring?
why hire people.
Yes.
You understand?
It's true. You have to give them reason.
Yeah.
You need to give them
You have
reason.
to
Yes.
make your word, man. You have to make
Yes.
yourself invaluable.
Yes.
You understand?
And when you pray and you ask God for, favor, to give you favor on a job or, and stuff like that, and He give you that favor, your life on the job, your action on the job supposed to bring Him glory.
That's right.
So we need to know how to behave as Christian,
For real.
Yeah, our life. Yesterday I was talking to one of my son and I was telling him about. He was talking about Christians and he's in a Christian club at school, and he was talking about how people portray Christianity and how young people don't want to come to church or they don't want to be around them. It's because they say one thing but they do something else. And so I was talking to him. I said, you have Christian religion and you have Christianity, and Christianity is a lifestyle. So the way how you live should speak for you.
That's right.
If you call yourself a Christian, there's a lifestyle that is expected of you, because sinner know how Christians supposed to behave.
They know you're supposed to be different.
Yes.
You understand?
And they're expecting you to be different. They don't.
That's right.
When you have a friend and the friend is not a Christian, they don't expect you to be like them.
No.
Seriously.
They do not expect you to be like them.
They don't expect you to be like them.
They may act like they want you to be like them, but they don't expect you to be.
They want you to be different because they want to be like you, and they want to know what's the reason for me to cross over.
Absolutely.
So if you have a friend and the friend is not a Christian and you behaving like you and the friend is the same thing, then something is wrong with what you said. Something is wrong with your belief.
My God.
So, hey.
So in love, so in
Yeah, man. Come on, swing it for Happy Wednesday, brother.
Hey. I wonder if we're still happy. You guys still happy?
You still happy? Anybody, if you're happy, if you're happy that you know it, say amen.
Jesus in my life, and I just can't get enough of His love. The love I had in mind was very, very hard to find. It's hard for a man to live without his Creator. Father Jesus, you're the one to cling to. You see what God can do after making me feel new. Give God the praise, yeah, oh yeah. Give God the praise. Ooh, Jesus in my life, and I just can't get enough of His love. Jesus in my life, and I just can't get enough of His love. I'm praying for His love to be my own. Soon He said He's coming, and I must believe the words He said.
Now they get 2 happy people.
Went away and left.
Only 2 happy people.
Turn again.
The rest of the people don't happy.
Made me heaven. That is
But I call no name, you know.
never die.
But I call no name.
I'm in love.
Oh, we're gonna big up.
Oh, in love.
We're gonna big up Sister Anne Marie and Sister Juliet. Say amen, them happy. The rest of the people, we don't go fix it.
Jesus in my life, and I just can't get enough of His love. Jesus in my life, and I just can't
Get enough of His love.
the love I had was
My sister said, "Be happy, I'm guilty."
It's hard for a man to live without his
But
Creator.
guilty is a good place to start, you know.
Exactly.
Come on.
God,
Guilty as charged.
Confession.
you're the
Good for the soul.
thing to
That's some people say, Pastor, me God.
God can do.
Some people say,
After
me
making
God.
me feel new, give God the praise. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Grace Ann, good morning to ya.
Got to pray.
Oh, Grace, I laugh after that.
Ooh, Jesus in my life,
And I just can't get enough of his love. You know, still have to love me. No, Pastor Steve talk short.
Yes.
You still have to love me. You still have to love me.
Of course.
Sure. And one thing on us, the can't say Pastor Steve don't talk at you.
Yes.
You cannot say Pastor Steve don't talk at you. So no, yes, thank you, Gracie. Much love. I receive it. I receive it. I play that tune. I play that tune.
Hear these praises from a grateful heart.
From Grace and to me.
Each time I think of you, praises start. I love you so much, Jesus.
At least I have one person who love me. Hey. One person said
Praises.
nothing. All right, I get it, Grace.
Love you so much.
I get it.
Time I think of you, praises start. I love you so much, Jesus. I love you so much. Lord, I love you. My soul sings in your presence, carried on your wings. I love you so much, Jesus. I love you so much. Now my soul longs for you, longs to worship you forever in your power and majesty. Lift my eyes, lift my head, lift my voice towards the heavens. For you are my song and shield. Hear these praises.
Yes, man, I love you. I love her, no. I love her. You better love me too. Don't worry yourself.
Yeah.
Don't worry yourself. Mashima, don't worry yourself. Forgiveness is still available. Yeah. You don't have to go to hell.
Just do the right thing.
Well,
But Jesus said, go and sin no more.
Oh, Lord.
my God keeps loving me. Though I cause him so much pain. Yeah. I've done my share of wrong, my share of wrong, time and time again.
Ouch.
Ooh, he keeps loving me, and I can't deny. Oh no, 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 no. Since he's been in my life, since he's been in my life, everything's been going right, and I gladly tell the world that he's mine, one and only, and I ain't going nowhere. I ain't gonna leave my daddy for no one. He's mine, one and only, and I ain't going nowhere. I ain't gonna leave my daddy. Oh, he's so divine, and everything he does makes me feel so good inside. And I'm not afraid to say, oh, he's always there for me. He makes no mistakes, and I say this with no apology. I'm gonna sing by my Father. My God keeps loving me, yeah. Through all my trials and pains, yes. A winter, summer, or rain, oh yeah. His love remains the same. Oh, he keeps loving me.
Yes, I say, I Aye, that's my song. That's my jam. That's my boy.
Oh no.
And she jump up off of the bed with her 3 legs.
Never die. Hey, that's why
I love to mess around with my yes, right? So that's my girl right there. You know, and the thing I love about, I mean, she used everything and make light and life out of it. Right? Everybody knows she walk with a walk stick, right? Mm-hmm. She don't need to.
Oh, she tried to.
She like to have
it all the time.
But if you ever watch Yessie dance, have you ever watched Yessie dance? I saw Yessie at this event, and she was dancing with her 2 legs and her walking stick. My. You should see Yessie get down.
Whoa.
Through all my trials and pain,
she be getting down.
They were wobble for her. I mean, she wobble. What was the dance?
You should see her getting down.
Yes.
With her walking stick.
Is it the dollar wine or the wobble? I don't know.
And I don't know why.
You see she get up and she hold that stick, boy.
I guess it's a love that will never.
Watch yourself.
Hey, that's why I only cry. Oh,
all for the wobble song.
He's a night.
One and only.
And I ain't going nowhere.
I ain't gonna leave my daddy.
Oh, no one. He's a night. One and only. And I ain't going nowhere. I ain't gonna leave.
Don't forget to join the job with Yessie.
Oh, he's so
check her out on Thursday, man.
and everything he does makes me feel so good.
I'm still waiting for her to get up and dance on the show.
Oh,
Any day she get up and dance on the show,
he's always there.
I drop the mic.
Mistakes, and I'll say this with no apology. Hey, my one and only, and I ain't going nowhere. I ain't gonna leave my daddy. He's my daddy. My one and only, yes, and I ain't going nowhere. I ain't gonna leave my daddy. He's my one and only, and I ain't going nowhere. I ain't gonna leave my daddy. So no one. He's my one and only, and I ain't going nowhere. I ain't gonna leave my daddy. He's my one and only, and
Hey, listen. Just draw yourself close to the table or the chair, you see. And hold a lean and a dance. You know, you never got, you know, you ever go out on party at Jamaican party?
No.
Huh?
No.
Well, Jamaican party, and especially Jamaican men.
Yeah.
Right? Back in the day, I don't know about now. But you see there when they got dance, every man find a place to lean up.
Of course.
You never can catch.
They have a dragon in their hand.
You never catch a man in the middle of the dance, no. You might drive find
a red stripe in it.
He just lean up in a one corner.
Hey.
And you don't know who can dance or who can dance because all of them just lean up on the side. I go on like this smooth, you know what I mean? They all that corner. We are still friends, you know. Oh. For those of you that are coming inside, welcome to the show today. Coming up at 9 o'clock, Ask the Pastor. That's 13 minutes up ahead. so sweet whenever I disturb it, you know. Whenever that if disturbing, I disturb the remix, is it?
I know.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Now disturb the remix.
Yes.
Why? Since that's that type of remix, we can remix one. Can we remix one next one?
When the music fades, all is stripped away, and I simply come, longing just to bring something that's of worth that will bless your heart. I'll bring you more than a song, for a song in itself is not what you have required. You search much deeper within, by the way things appear. You're looking into my heart. I'm coming back to the heart of worship, and it's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. I'm sorry, Lord, for the things I've made it, and it's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. King of endless word, no one could express how much you deserve. Though we can pour, all I have is yours, every single breath. I'll bring you more than a song, for a song in itself is not what you have required. You search much deeper within, than the way things appear. You're looking into my heart. I'm coming back to the heart of worship, and it's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. I'm sorry, Lord, for the things I've made. It's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. I'm coming back to the heart of worship, and it's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. I'm sorry, Lord, for the things I've made, when it's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. It's all about you.
It's all about you.
It's all about you.
Everything is about you. Good morning, Sister Claudette McLean.
It's all about you, Jesus.
About your time that to come in, you know.
It's all about you. It's all
About your time that to come in.
Yeah.
Sister Claudette don't wake up early. She not the early thing.
But you know, she's coming the right time. She have a right time. Yes, yes. Oh, yeah.
It's my girl though, man.
Yes.
Girl can sing, is it, man?
Oh, man.
What a piece of talent.
Hey.
What an experience with your love.
Yours at the Pastor Stevie Show 7 minutes up to the hour of 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, you know what, go?
So high, 'cause I'm
Under the influence of worship.
I worship you.
In the meantime, in between time, we're juggle.
So high,
I juggle some sweet island
with
worship.
your love.
I know how people, I mean, listen, how people now, and who don't appreciate some reggae music? I mean, seriously.
So high,
It's regular worship.
Sweet music, man.
what an experience
Sweet reggae.
with your
I mean,
love.
reggae is sweeter when it's worship.
But I've never been this excited. I feel so high, 'cause I'm
Under the
influence of worship. I worship you like never before. I feel so high, 'cause I'm under the influence of worship. I worship you.
Don't forget to share the broadcast, y'all.
Hold me through the night. Spirit, draw me closer. Yes, I feel the vibes. Reggae music, worship, taking me over. I can't deny, I've never felt this way before. And I don't wanna stop, no. I need your presence more and more. I feel so high, cause I'm under the influence of worship. I worship you. Oh, like never before, I feel so high. Under the influence of worship, I worship you. Oh, yeah. It's hard to explain this way that I'm feeling. No words come to mind, just like an overdose of your anointing, gloriously divine. I cannot contain this overflowing. I'm addicted to this place. Just you and I face to face. I feel alive when I step into your throne room. My cup runneth over, and when the essence of my praise like a sweet smelling perfume. Oh, glory to Jehovah. I feel so high, cause I'm under the influence of worship. I worship you like never before. I'm not afraid to let you in, no, because I know that with my mouth and my hands I can worship you, but you want my heart to be close to you, and that's where I wanna be. This is not just emotion, but it's personal to me. I feel so high
Under the influence of worship,
I worship you.
yeah, I'm worshiping, and feeling good on a Wednesday morning. On Happy Wednesday. Pastor Stephen, Pastor Henry, the Melanin, riding along with you this morning. Have to brighten up your morning.
Holy Spirit, draw me.
I do hope that we are brightening up your morning after beat.
Reggae music, worship.
Like a bit of beat now, like a bit of brightening.
See, you have some people know when to log on before the beating, and then log on after the beating.
Okay.
So some people
skip it.
Yeah, so like Sister Sal, you know. Sister Sal and
Good
Sister
morning,
Claudia.
Sal and Sal.
The influence of worship, I worship you like never before. I feel so high, cause I'm under the influence of worship. I worship you. Sing it again with all of my heart, cause I'm
Mother's Day is coming up.
never before.
Mother's Day coming up. You can be Mother's Day just come up on people with a boom.
Yeah.
Mother's Day is 2 Sundays away. Not this Sunday, no.
No.
The following Sunday is Mother's Day.
Yes.
Can you believe
Yeah,
it?
so I would say one Sunday away, because this Sunday is here.
Because
You
I
know,
know
so,
that with my mouth and my
Sister
hands,
Salma wasn't
I
feeling
can
good today,
worship
so
you, but you won't.
Yeah,
I
man.
hope she feels better. Well,
She gonna feel
log
better
on.
now. She gonna feel
log on,
better.
so-
Brighten up your day, Sally. Yeah, man.
This is not just emotion, but it's personal to
You got a bugger go around the place.
Under the influence of worship, I worship you like never before. I feel so high, cause I'm under the influence of worship. I worship you. Hey, hold me through the night. Holy Spirit, draw me closer. Yes, I feel the vibes. Reggae music, worship, taking me over. I can't deny, I've never felt this way before. I don't wanna stop, no. I need your presence more and more. I feel so high, under the influence of worship. I worship you like never before. I feel so high, cause I'm under
the influence of worship. It's a minute up to 9 o'clock. Mother's Day. We're gonna have a nice Mother's Day. You know, we're having a nice Mother's Day event coming up.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be special. You know, we love to plan for events around here.
Right.
And Mother's Day is no exception,
Especially the men.
especially the brothers.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna step up now. No, we'll step up.
Yeah.
You know,
We'll see.
we're gonna step up.
Okay.
You'll see.
Okay.
You will see.
Yeah. Enlighten us.
And no enlightenment not gonna take place. It's just the experience, baby. It's experience. You understand what I'm saying? You know.
All right.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah, we'll do our thing.
Yes.
We men are going to do our thing. All right. So here's what we're gonna do.
Yes.
We're
So now that you get shown up, so now they gotta have to share the
yeah.
broadcast.
So what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna take a few announcements,
Yes.
and then we're gonna come back for the Ask the Pastor segment inside of the Pastor Steve Show today.
For more than 12 years, Prestige Music Center has served this community, laying a solid musical foundation for some of South Florida's top musicians, singers, and producers. Start your journey today. We start children as early as 3 years old. 954-990-7460 or visit prestigemusiccenter.com. Join me, Pastor Steve, every Wednesday evening for Life in the Word. Every Wednesday evening at 7:30 p.m. Every Wednesday evening for Life in the Word. With yours truly, Pastor Steve. I look forward to seeing you.
Okay, kids, Dad's gonna teach you how to dance. First, spread your feet apart. Then, pump your knee, nod your head, shake your hips, and bite your lip ever so slightly. Now, with one hand in the air, point at people with the other hand. I call that the rock star.
Dance like a dad. It's a great way to make a moment with your kids.
Now, make a face like it just smells something bad.
Visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Are you facing a relationship crisis? Don't know what to do next? Call our family counseling office and get the help you need today. 954-533-8187. 954-533-8187.
Help me mend my broken heart. I just wanna live again.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
I want you to fix me, Lord. Oh, Lord, fix me.
Tune in every Wednesday morning at 9 o'clock for Ask the Pastor. Yeah, that's where we take your question, your letter, and give you life-changing answers.
Amen.
Ask the Pastor every Wednesday morning at 9
a.m.
That's right. It's that time.
All right.
I love it.
All
Okay,
right.
so it's time to talk about a fix me.
Yes. Okay.
You
let's
know,
see.
and then who knows? I mean, you never know what kind of madness we're gonna get. It's just like, who knows what kind of madness we will get?
Right.
I mean, listen, and here's the thing. Here's the thing, is that I don't want to dismiss people's emotion and struggles,
Right.
because that's
And
real.
that's not what you're doing.
No, and that is what is real
Yes.
to them.
Yes.
And here's the thing, is that some of it though is surprising to hear or to
Well,
see.
there's a lot of it that is surprising to me.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, some of it I get it.
Yeah.
Some I don't. But nonetheless, it's people's problem.
Hey.
And that's what we do here. We fix it.
Yes. So let's see.
So let's see what this one.
We need Jesus' intervention.
Yes, Jesus.
Yes.
Hallelujah. All right. So here we go, Pastor. They say you never forget your first love. Is that true?
I don't know about
You remember?
that.
You remember who your first boyfriend is?
Yes.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
You still love him?
No.
Okay. How many people remember their first boyfriend? I don't remember my first girlfriend.
Roof. Roof. This is not a chihuahua, you know. This is a Rockweiler. Roof.
I don't remember.
Lord. No.
No. I do not remember no first girlfriend. I don't. I swear I don't. She must have not been impactful.
Hey, what can I say?
What was she? Oh Lord.
Jesus in my life.
No, I hope she's not listening. I hope she's not listening. Go like, it was me.
Oh wow.
You forget me. All this time I'm listening to your show.
Sorry.
Because you were my first boyfriend.
Sorry. Lord.
Oh, child. Anyway, truth is offense, but no sin. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So they say, okay, they say you don't forget your first boyfriend. That's what she says.
Mm-hmm.
Is reaching out to them crossing the line. Is reaching out to your first boyfriend crossing the line. All right.
What a stress.
So, you a big woman now. Man a big boy. I mean,
why?
Is it reaching out to cross the line? Okay. So I guess
I'm ready to fix
I
it.
guess the thing is it depends on the situation though.
I don't care about the situation.
Suppose he's single and you are single.
Who cares? It's your ex.
It was your first boyfriend.
It's your ex.
You were young.
And you passed through the valley.
Why must I be a teenager?
You already passed through the valley.
But you were young.
Yes.
So before I say a big old, is it wrong? I want more of the story. So since it's the first I read in this letter,
Big old, just keep it right there.
Sally said no. Sally's talking about hers, you know. She said, I don't want the dog to know. I don't want to reach out to my first boyfriend. None. Okay.
Yes,
I get it.
It is.
Your situation may
it's
be
a foolishness.
unique. Well, let's see. We had pretend wedding when we were kids and always joked about being married to each other.
Mm-hmm.
His mom even saved the picture from our pretend wedding. No, hold on, I missed a whole paragraph.
Mm.
No, life for me was like a rom-com, whatever that is, movie, romance comedy movie.
Yeah, I guess.
I grew up as a girl next door in a gorgeous home, and I was in love with the boy next door. She called his name, but I'm not calling him name.
All right.
Okay. We had pretend weddings when we were kids and always joke about being married to each other. His mother even saved the picture from our pretend wedding. So I guess mommies were having fun taking pictures. That's so cute. Okay. I loved him very much. You're a child. All right. Sorry. I don't mean to be talking in your letter. I loved him very much. But you said in the past tense, I loved him. Okay. We shared past tense. Our first. Ooh. Okay. I loved him very much. We shared our first sexual experience together. No, that changed the picture.
Yeah.
I wonder how old they were. I mean, they were getting married. They were getting married.
Pretend married.
They had. They had pretend.
Yes, pretend.
It was a childish baby thing. It was fun, kids.
But they actually.
But they actually act like they were married.
Yes.
Because sex is for married people.
Yes.
End of story.
Okay.
So they had sex.
Hey.
Okay, I wonder how old they were. I don't know. She didn't say. But they were first for each other.
Cool.
But you gotta watch a little boy come over your house. If you have a daughter and you have a little boy coming over your house, watch him. You don't know when innocence. You don't know when them pass innocent stage. All right. Then my father was once successful businessman, went under, and our house was first foreclosed, and we were forced to move. Okay, thank God. May save your life. You can get pregnant too early because you're having sex.
Yes.
So
seems like mommy was okay with it.
B wrote me, I don't call his name, a letter when I moved about how he would always be there for me. And for a while he was. We still saw each other, but on his terms. He started having commitment issues.
Of course.
Man turn man.
Hey, man know what it's like to.
So that started. He started to cheat.
Yes.
That's what she's saying.
Of course.
And so we both met different people. Okay, so now you're gonna start cheat too. Okay. We went away to college. Ooh, they started young. I mean, all of this story is taking place before college.
Yes. High school, maybe. Maybe not.
Middle
The
school,
elementary.
maybe.
You know, you never know.
They had a whole life before college.
Yes.
All right. So then they met different people, went away to college, and we both had a few different loves.
Yes.
Okay. So he break you out early, and so now you can't stop.
Yes.
That's the thing, about when people don't understand. Sex is a strong, addictive thing.
Yes.
Once you jump in it,
Hey.
you don't have to stop until you get tired of it.
My.
That's when you get old. You know what I'm saying?
Why you have to get old to okay. Keep going.
We say you're not tired. You're not tired. You're not old, person.
No,
Anyway.
I'm not saying. I'm not tired. I'm not old. I just don't.
Okay.
You know.
All right. So, anyways, big story. All right. The people them can't find back then. We're in the man.
They slowly find
Find him by the way. Slowly. One. Cool. All right. Know me? All right. So, 10 years ago, okay, he reached out to me on social media. Oh, God, there goes the telephone again. Okay. But it was a shorter conversation than I would have liked. Excuse me? As I was in a relationship. Fast forward today, we are both married to different lovely people. and he lives in a different city.
Mm-hmm.
The thought of cheating on my husband make me cringe. But B played in a band. And I would think about going to the venue just to run in him again. I think about him every day. I dream about him at least once a week.
Sister? My.
I'm sorry.
I'm lost for words.
I gotta catch my breath after reading that.
Dream.
I need a minute there. Wait a minute. Once a week? I need to find out if my wife dreams about me. I need to find out if she's dreaming about me any at all. And if not me, who?
Tea.
She is married.
This call for some minty.
To a lovely man.
They said they
he
both
is married to a lovely woman.
Yes.
You want to go see him so bad.
Sister.
You're dreaming about him at least once a week. What is...
She need to find out how many times he dream about her. Nada.
But she said, I dream about him once a week. It's always exciting to dream about him.
That's the problem.
But I'm sad when I wake up. It's like we find a way back to each other in our dreams.
Oh, my.
This is a constant ache in my soul. Is it too late to reach out and say hello? Or should I?
You shouldn't have gotten married. That's all I gotta say. You shouldn't have not gotten married because...
What should I do, Pastor?
Romeo!
What should I do? I mean, what should... Miss Sarah, you know, I'm thinking, what do I say? I mean, she is seriously... I mean...
We are in a movie right now.
This is serious.
Welcome to...
She's dreaming about him every night.
Yes.
And she go like, oh, we have found our way back to each other.
At least once a week.
At least once a week. In a dream.
Romeo.
You understand? And now she want to take it out of the dream.
Yes. Make it a reality.
And she want to go see the man.
Mm.
Alright.
What a disappointment.
And you have a nice husband.
Lovely husband.
Huh?
A lovely, lovely husband.
Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what
Jesus. No, seriously. I want to be loved like that. I want a love song.
Maybe if it was like that, I would not be divorced.
Eh? I'm in love.
Right, Sister Ade? This a kind of love. I tell
We don't
you.
have this kind of love about.
Dream once, or at least once a week. Brother got you tied. Brother got you not up. Like wrapped up and tangled up. No, seriously.
No, this is serious.
But you know what? You know what? I really believe that that's a relationship that she need to let go of.
If she don't let go of that
Yes.
mess, she's gonna completely
Destroy her marriage.
destroy her marriage.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
She's gonna destroy it completely. Sweetheart, there's no you gotta let it go. I mean, it's obviously not a healthy thing, because here's the thing: the problem with love and being thinking about somebody, if you keep on thinking about them, if you keep on meditating on it, that's why she's dreaming about it, you know?
Right.
Because it's just like,
Cause loving you is all that's on my mind. I wish this night.
if you keep on just thinking about it, my dear, and thinking about it and thinking about it, I think,
Sooner or later.
yeah, it don't work like that. It's only the Manhattan song.
Well, loving you is all that's on my mind. Yes, it is.
It's only the music, sweetie.
I want you, only you. I want to have you one more time.
It don't work like that in real life.
You got an easy way of loving, and it's the best I've ever had.
That's all in your head. It's not like that anymore. I promise you.
And it feels so good to be loved so bad.
Yeah, that's his. He's the only one who's enjoying any of that. But seriously, you can't do it.
What happened is,
You're a married woman.
I think what she should have done
Yeah.
is wait. She shouldn't have gotten married.
No, listen.
Because
listen.
if you are in love with somebody that much.
But she went down. She had a whole bunch of man between that relationship.
Exactly.
I think she's in menopause. I think she's in a midlife crisis.
Yeah, but menopause means man pause. It doesn't mean that you come.
Midlife crisis. Midlife crisis, not menopause.
Yes.
Midlife crisis. She is in a midlife crisis.
Yes, yes.
And the whole thing about this, you know what people don't understand, okay, is that when you have these puppy love, children love, that the people, the way you love them and the way you remember all that stuff, that's not how it is now and they're old.
No.
They are change. People change. Every year people are evolving. And when you go back and you pick up some old relationship from yesteryear and you think it's what you had in your fantasy, childish love world,
right,
you realize it's nonsense. It don't work. And guess what? And it don't last. It don't work and it don't last. So, here's my advice. Seriously now, we're making fun out of it, but seriously, what you're doing, right, is that you're feeding something that is not to be fed. You see? We are a subtotal of our thinking. And if you continue to feed this affection and this love, this romance idea that you have with this man from yesteryear, because he's not the same man today. By the way, he's married to a lovely woman.
Right.
You are setting up yourself because there's only space for so many people. Okay, when your husband go to bed with you, where's your mind? Is your mind on your husband or is it on some
No.
dude?
Well, definitely it's not on her husband.
That's the point. So you have to be able to focus on the relationship you have and put your effort into it, because if you don't and you keep on feeding your mind with some fantasy for another man, it's just a matter of time before it becomes totally destructive and disruptive. Because right now it's already causing problem.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? I mean, you having sweet dreams at least once a week I mean, who does that? You dream about another man once a week and talk about you're back in love with each other once a week. Come on.
Not fair to her husband.
Not fair to your husband.
Yes.
Not fair to the man and his wife. The last thing he wants is distraction from you.
Yes.
Oh, and by the way, sweetheart.
You don't feel about her that way.
You are not a virgin anymore. It was exciting then.
Yes.
But after you done been through the mill, okay?
With many lovers.
Exactly. How you believe that there's something this, you know?
Hey.
Calm yourself. Thank God you have a husband.
And love your husband.
And love your husband. Right? This man, leave this man alone. Okay?
You don't feel the same way.
Simple.
It's just all her because of how
don't
she's
need
thinking.
it don't need no don't need no technical advice. What you're doing is wrong and it's ridiculous.
So she need to keep her, her body cool and go to her husband and don't go nowhere about you going to band just to see him or whatever.
No,
you don't
you're not
need
going
all
to
of
any
that.
concert.
Yeah.
Don't bother
you
get with your friends.
No.
And try to cover it up with your friend.
Exactly.
My girlfriend go watch one concert. Your husband
take your husband to the movie or you guys go out to eat and get yourself together. And love on your husband. Sometimes they sing some song and you wonder why did they sing that song, but every time I hear certain things I kind of think about it. The one that says your body is here with me but your mind is on the other side of town. I think that's what it is right now. So you need to get your mind together and
get your mind
be
together
with your husband, man.
Yes, sometimes yeah, all right.
And you're definitely not going through
Let me not say
menopause.
that. Something wrong with that.
Yes.
All right, ready for the next letter?
So we're ready.
Okay. My God. Okay, all right. So this one said, I recently returned from a week-long visit to help my 90-year-old father. Whereupon my husband of 46 years sat me down and said he had contacted a lawyer to file for a divorce, rented an apartment, and want me to sell our brand new home. He has always been a good, solid, loving partner up to this point. I was completely blindsided. He said there is no affair. He doesn't want to see if marriage counseling will work out, although he has been going to a therapist privately for a year. I am completely shocked. Where do I start? Emotionally and legally.
All right. Obviously, they've been going through stuff.
Or he's been going through stuff.
Well, one person can't fight.
Well,
take two to tango.
But he been going through stuff, but she's been probably been ignoring what he's going through. He's been taking therapy privately for a year. That means something going on.
That
with
means
him.
something been going on,
With him.
At least, she said she went to her dad, right, to bury her dad, and when she come back, he move out.
No, he sat her down and say, "Hey, I want out. I'm filing. I got the lawyer filing the divorce, and I've already got myself a new place."
Yes.
And
so I think she know that something was going on before, and she ignored it.
No, she said he was a solid partner for all these years. He was a solid, at least from her perspective, the relationship was solid.
But she know he was going to counseling.
Well, at least now she does.
And he's not cheating.
And I'm not cheating.
Lie. If you're not cheating with a woman, you're cheating with a man. Something is going on.
Pastor Henry.
Well, truth is truth. I mean, he can't say he's not cheating.
The man said, "I'm not cheating." That cover
married.
man or woman.
He's selfish. He's selfish. First of all, he's a selfish man. That's number one.
Why is selfish?
He's selfish because, I mean, it's not about him. They are in both they are in a relationship. They are one, and he just feel like you just get up and go and just said, hey, it's not working out, I'm moving out, and you don't have a relationship on the side. I beg to differ.
They've been married for 46 years. These old people.
I beg to differ. It doesn't matter if you're old or young.
You mind if I find another old lady? Or a young thing?
Maybe he find another,
the man
Jane.
The man said, I'm not cheating.
So you not cheating and you walk out from on your wife?
Of 46 years.
Of 46 years together. Not 46 years apart. I can see at least 10 years apart or 6 years apart, and then you decide, hey, it's not working out.
They've been together almost as long as we have been alive.
Together, yes, 46 years together. And only thing that you can do is sit down with your wife that day and says, yeah, we're not working out. I'm moving out. I drop all the divorce paper. Something was going on with that.
46 years.
Yes, something was going on with that. So it's not about him, being happy. It passed that stage.
What do you mean it passed that stage?
It passed that stage.
What you mean it passed
because he's not thinking about his wife.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? He's thinking about him going out or getting with somebody else, and he feel like, hey, I can get out of this and go and live a peaceable life. You understand? That not gonna make him happy. Because when he look back, he's gonna say, hey, 46 years gonna miss his wife. He's gonna need her. He don't need her now, but he's gonna need her
when he can't find any teeth.
When he can't, not even teeth, but he can't find
finding glasses.
He can't find his glasses. He can't find his glasses, and he can't eat.
I mean,
because he need food.
Okay, so
wifey take care of him.
So listen, so this one is interesting. I mean, it takes me off guard just reading. I never read the letter before, so I'm reading the first time with you and the audience. And as a counselor, you begin to think about what are the implications of such an action.
Yes.
Okay.
He said he don't
so
want to.
So a man is married for 46 years to a woman. They've worked hard.
Right.
They've invested together. And they've just moved into their dream home. Recently they just bought a home. It's a fairly new home. So that means they've been sharing dreams together. And now she went away for a little while, a week, 2 weeks, I don't know how long. And she come back. And the man has made a decision. He has made a decision that he don't want to live this life he's been living. Now, keep in mind, what I think you find about people as they get older, and I've noticed this with people in my counseling and dealing with people, the older people get is the less they want to be bothered with fighting for things that makes them unhappy. And the question is, they were together for 46 years. He was committed to the relationship. She said, I noticed her choice of words in the letter. She said he was a committed partner. I don't like to call marriage and describe marriage just on the base of partnership. See, you have partnership you do business, you have partnership. You do marriage, it's not a partnership.
Commitment.
It's a union that makes you both one. She described it as a partnership. Now, was this a partnership in doing business together and less romance? Was this a partnership that focused on raising the children and no romance? What was the nature of the partnership? And if it was about the children or about the grandchildren, then neither the grandchildren or the children matters anymore, because the children are grown and the grandkids are grown. 46 years is a long time.
20 years after.
So if the kids are grown and the grandkids are grown, and you and I have no relationship, no romance, no nothing, we just are partners, then he may not feel the need to stay in that relationship. That's just one scenario.
But
No,
I was just gonna say.
I'm just saying, because the point I'm making, Pastor Henry, is that sometimes people are in a relationship for the wrong reason.
Right.
And couples don't understand that you ought to be in a relationship. The first reason why you should be in a relationship is for each other.
Right.
The children are going to grow up and they're going to leave. The business adventure may fail. The house will make you happy. The newer car will make you happy. Those things will make you happy.
Right.
You have to be in a relationship and work to enjoy each other.
Right.
Okay? That's why you still got to do stuff. Travel, go on dates, have fun. Laugh, play. And when you, for 46 years, if you don't have that, and maybe what you do have is somebody who bosses you around, which women like to do, oftentimes.
Or men.
From experience, and men do that. There are men that does that, but there's always a press between men and women for who's have the last say, and you see this at play even more as they get older. You find women feeling more empowered as they get older, and they sometimes feel that men are slow, and and all kind of stuff. And you hear these kind of dialogue all the time. So the question is, I'm in a relationship. And finally, she went away to bury her father.
Mm-hmm.
And he realized, oh my God, this is how I want to live. I don't want to be here with her.
The peace.
The peace that I felt and the dread I fear when she comes back was enough to get me to go get a house, get a place to live, and get the attorney and tell her, look, I don't want counseling because I don't want to be with you. After 46 years, I know for sure I don't want to be with you.
No, that's sad. That's a sad move.
No, that's a
sad move.
No, that's kind of lame on his part.
Yes, I think you owe her the right to sit down and to talk to her and to say, this is the problem. I believe that if you are in such a commitment, that is why it takes 6 years to have that relationship.
Yeah,
that relationship. Okay,
that's still going to be 40 years.
because when you have that 6 year of relationship, then you'll be able to make certain decision. Okay, first of all, he owe her the right to sit down and to talk to her and to say,
you have made me miserable all my life.
Yes.
Every waking day living with you has been unbearable. I'm too old for this nonsense. I do not want to continue another day in it. I am out of here.
That's it.
You're going to sell, we're going to share, and I'm going to live the rest of my life in peaceful bliss.
Yes. He should have. You know how much weight he took off his shoulder when he said that out of his head.
It is self-love.
He
go like, finally, baby, I don't want. Listen, at 46 years of marriage, even if they were teenagers,
that's a lot of pudding.
Even if they were teenagers, this man is up in his 60s, 70s.
Yes.
He ain't got no lot of man living.
All right.
He might just say, listen, I just want to be happy for the rest of my life. No, I don't want any woman. I don't want anything. And if he wants to be away, the Bible says if he go by himself and live and don't get involved in any other relationship, you know.
He's good.
Yeah. But he just, I can't live with this headache. I can't live with. No, the flip side of that is why would anybody make themselves so distasteful?
For 40-something years?
Yes.
I could not take that. I would not. I'm sorry. But I couldn't sit down for 40
Some
years.
people sit in relationship for many years, even uncomfortable. Johnny Depp is having a this thing on the court, and they said, why did you stay with this Amber person? This
Yes.
a mad woman. She's sick in her head.
Yes.
Why you stay?
She beat the crap out of him.
He said, I stayed because my dad went through hell and he stayed.
Yeah.
And I had a first marriage, and I love my children, and I raised my kids, and I had, a beautiful home, and it failed.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to fail again.
Yeah.
Some people stay in a marriage for different reasons.
And that's sad. It is sad. So is there any way that you can work it out?
He said no. Listen, woman, you drove me so crazy. I was going to a therapist just to keep my sanity for a year. Okay? And this time I'm out.
Yeah.
Okay? This time he said, I'm out. No, not a woman. No, not a man. No, just me trying to save my own life.
Well, that's true. And sometimes you have to, you need that peace of mind too. but the only thing I am looking at,
what?
At the same time, he didn't said it, he's going to draw up a divorce paper. But God, when it comes to that, God said, I hate divorce.
And
he
divorce.
don't want to go through counseling.
But love others as you love yourself. No, listen, I'm not advocating that this man should divorce his wife. In fact, we're responding to the wife later, and I will answer her question in a second.
Right.
I'm not advocating divorce. I preach against divorce, talk against divorce. I believe marriages can work.
Right.
Okay. But here's a family. Here's a man and a woman together who are not doing anything apart from just living.
Right.
And it's not happy living. They don't have sheer purpose. Okay, because
Well, you should look at it as a partnership. So
partnership.
Hey,
okay, so
half of yours
you
and
look
half
at-
is mine,
you-
or 3/4 is mine and quarter is yours.
So we're gonna split it. You
Yeah.
take your half and I take mine, and we go live separately, everly after, because I should not have to
That's
live.
a miserable life.
I should not have to live with you. I have maybe 10 years, 15 years, average left on this earth, and I don't want to live them miserably.
Yeah. So this is what I would do.
Talk to me.
I would definitely take nothing. Just my peace of mind.
No, you have
And
to.
I would
You have
go.
to-
When I can
You
get
have to
up
pay
in
the rent.
morning.
You have to pay rent and more. You
I'm
spent
already
40 years.
No, I already taken care of that
46,
side.
no, 46 years. 46 years, I'm taking everything that belongs to me. 50-50.
I don't know. Run for me. For me, listen. I understand. For some people, they hold on to things and they prefer to kill themselves to make
No.
sure that they get the thing.
If you're
But
unhappy
I
and
don't
in
know.
an abusive relationship, you may be better off alone. Let me just say that. Because there's a lot of people who think that they have to live in an abusive relationship because they don't want what other people think, what church people will think, what others will think because they're out of a relationship. If you're in a relationship that's abusive, and you get out. And sometimes people are abusing you and they don't know that they're abusing you because to them it's normal.
Yes, that's what norms is to them, because
Yeah.
that's what they grow
Yeah.
up into.
Yeah.
It was okay, it was normal.
Yeah, it's just like, stop being like a baby.
Yeah.
Shut up already.
Yeah, exactly.
You're such a,
Whatever. And
can you
all the
imagine
names in the book.
Can you imagine being told that every single day and having to cuss and have people go, it's not easy. So I say, what do you do, sweetheart? She said, She wants to know what to do. Okay? So, first of all, legally you need to get your own lawyer.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. Obviously, his mind is made up. He's
Right.
already gotten a place to move into.
And he already dropped the papers.
And he had raw the papers. So,
Yes.
and he's saying counseling is out of it.
Right.
So he's done. Okay. What do you do emotionally? I think this is a time for you to try. This is a real time to evaluate yourself.
Right.
Where did this relationship go wrong? How could it have gone so seriously wrong? And I'm still surprised by it.
Right.
What was my contribution to the outcome of 46 years of marriage ending this way? And it's an opportunity to build yourself.
Right.
I mean, obviously, at 46 years, I mean, you're in your 60s. You seem to be well off enough.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, financially, fiscally, I think you're going to be okay. But you can't make anybody love you.
Right.
You can't make a man stay with you. But you can pick up your pieces and you get some counseling about, and make sure that you're completely whole.
Yeah.
People don't understand. Broken people breaks people.
Right.
And you have to make sure that where you are broken, that it gets mended. The pain, the areas of your life that's broken. A lot of what we see is broken relationships, broken lives that is keep on reproducing themselves. And who knows what was the situation in this relationship that was replaying itself.
Right.
But what we know without a lot of details is that after 46 years, a man said, I have no relationship.
Mm-hmm.
He is hitting this woman at her lowest point. She just buried her dad.
Mm-hmm.
So she's grieving.
Right.
So she's grieving, and so now she's suffering loss twice.
Right.
It's a double whoppy for her.
Mm-hmm.
So why would a man do that? Why would he see it as an opportunity and he has no real reason? It's not like somebody else is in his life or anything like that. They just have a new home and he'd rather go rent a place.
Right.
What is about this relationship that had brought him to this place? Terrible place.
I think what happened, she know what was going on and she ignored it.
Something has had to be ignored.
Something happened in the relationship or leading up to she leaving, and she ignored it. And he reached the point where I said, that's it. Because when a man get to that point, it has to be bad for him to get to that point and say, you know what? Enough is enough. That's
Very
it.
bad.
You understand? So I think what happened is she did not pay attention to what was going on because she didn't care at that point. But now when some people, when they are in the fire, leading up to the fire is like you didn't care. Now you are in the fire, you're actually in the fire. That's when you're trying to get water to hold it, when you already could have do something to it before it get to the blazing. So I think that's the problem, and I think what she need to do, she have to get counseling because sometimes when a person is throwing rock stone, they don't know what it feels like to get hit because they are the thrower. You understand?
You know what I noticed, right? You brought up a good point. There's a lot of people who have issues in their marriage. Instead of trying to get it resolved, they just kind of hope that it's going to go away, and it doesn't just go away. It gets worse.
Yes.
Over time.
Yes.
Okay. And they don't get counseling until somebody said, I'm leaving.
Yes.
That's not the time to get counseling.
Yeah.
You have to get counseling when there's an issue so that you can remove it and learn how to come up with a way of dealing with it, get some external help about how to put an end to this thing before it gets bad. Everybody wait and hoping that it will just go away, or I can resolve this on my own, or I don't want to talk to anybody about this. And then you wait and wait and wait until it gets so bad. When somebody say they leave, then you come to the office. Do you understand how difficult it is to rearrange somebody's mind who's gotten to that place where they say, I'm done?
Yeah, it's true. Because once it comes out, that was in the heart, and it gone in the heart, not in the mind anymore. It was
in the heart
in
for
the heart.
a
It reached
long
the
time.
heart. Yes.
For a long time.
Yes.
So people don't understand that, and they feel like they want to just brush everything under the carpet and feel like it's going to go away. And this is why we have so many divorces and so many failed marriages, because people don't understand. One is that people don't have premarital counsel. Okay, because if you have premarital counsel, you can deal with a lot of things ahead of time, come up with ideas about how to deal with a lot of things that's going to come down the road, that it's going to be trouble, and you can see it and you can talk about it ahead of time, right? So they go into marriages, no premarital counsel. Then they go into the marriage, they're having problems, but they don't want any counsel.
Yes.
Right? So they keep on figuring, I can fix it on my own. It's just gonna go away. He's gonna get better.
Yeah.
You saw this story about this very famed worship leader in Africa who had an abusive husband, and she go to church and she, tell everybody who knew not to say anything. Please don't say anything. Don't say anything. He's gonna change. He's gonna change. You know what he did eventually?
Kill her.
He killed her. So, there is a point where you see trouble. You don't have the answer. That's why people are trained professionally to address these things. We're trained to do that stuff.
And to
when you go to college and university and you study and you do all this stuff, to come out of college to help somebody through difficult times, you need help.
Yes. People
don't want to get help. Every time I get a call, I never get a call from somebody who's just saying, hey, my husband, we're just having, a hard time seeing eye to eye, and before this thing really get bad, I'd love for us to sit down with a counselor and see if we can get some direction about how we can work this thing out.
Exactly.
Every time they call, it's a breakup. It's always breaking up or something. You understand what I'm saying?
Or we're gonna divorce.
Or they're divorced, or somebody cheating now, or the relationship, all kind of stuff. You got to get the help when you need it. Get it early.
Don't wait until
this is
the
my
fire
advice.
Blaze. Once you see a little smoke,
kill the spark.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, rather than trying to put out the furnace.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so my advice is you got to get counseling when the marriage gets bad.
Yeah.
If you get counseling early, you can oftentimes save the relationship for a long run.
Yes.
But if you wait until it gets bad, people who are done,
maybe it's not coming back.
They're done. They are done. They are done. They are so finished. Especially when a woman come and they say they're done. With a man, you may be able to talk him down a little bit. But when a woman says she's done, she's done. I mean, she's been processing this for years.
That's what I must say.
I mean, she processes it. Women process different from men.
Yes.
I mean, a woman will sit there and by the time she gets to the place where she tell you that she is done in a relationship, she's already done for a long time in the other, in the real relationship. I mean, she just find the strength now to say she's done.
That's it.
But she put up with it, and she process it, and she process it, and she process it, and she chew it, and she process it. And when she come out and say it's done, if the man come into my office and tell me that his wife left and she said it's done, right away I start to formulate a plan of how I'm going to help this man to get forward.
Hey.
Because it's very hard to change a woman's mind. With a man, you might get him to change his mind a little bit. And it's a struggle.
Yeah.
But don't wait until people get to that point where they had enough already. And they're saying, you know what? I'm out. I can't stand another day. How do you know? Go tell this person that stick around now.
Yeah, let's see.
It's gonna be change. It's gonna be different now.
He already rent somewhere.
He's done.
He's done.
So obviously you need prayer. I don't know. You need to find a pastor. If you're a part of a church, you need to go sit with your pastor, and you're gonna need a lot of good friends with you, and your children to stand with you, and other people to stand with you, and during this very difficult time, right? So it's not going to be pretty. It's going to be a tough one for her.
Yeah.
My condolences on the loss of your father, and I pray that you find strength to deal with these two. This is another death.
Yes.
This is a death.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a death. And so, losing two people you love in such a short time
Right.
is not easy by any means.
Pray that God will give her the strength.
But you will survive.
Yes.
Yeah, you will survive. If you need our help any further than just asking your question on Ask the Pastor, I would like to tell you how you can do that. And for those of you who are listening and you're sitting out there in problems and you're praying and hoping that one day these are just going to get up and go away, think again. If you love your family, love your marriage, love your life, get help early.
Yeah.
Get the help you need. Get it early, please. Please get the help you need early while you still are in the house. Before you move out the house, before he moves out the house, get the help.
Are you facing a relationship crisis? Don't know what to do next? Call our family counseling office and get the help you need today. 954-533-8187. 954-533-8187.
Help me mend my broken heart. I just wanna live again.
Well, we don't have any time for another letter, so we're going to wrap this up today. And I want to thank you, as always, for coming in and chiming in. I want to thank the listeners that are coming so faithfully to tune in and listen to this segment called Ask the Pastor. You know, we get all kind of different letters on all kind of different subjects. And probably next week we'll take some of the small ones.
Yes.
Let's take some small issues that can become big issues. How about that?
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about some small issues, you know, things that people overlooked, you know, and sometimes it's for you it is small, but for somebody else it may be a big deal. And so we'll talk some of that stuff next week. All right, but want to thank you for joining. Thank you. Good to see you, Shanna Ford, Barbados. Good to see you. Good to see you. Appreciate you. Amen. And so, you know, it's good to have these conversations, and we hope that they're helpful.
Yes.
They're helpful to people. We have these conversations and we share these letters because we hope that, you know, somebody out there may learn something.
Yes. And
because life is common to all of us. I mean, we'll go kind of through the same struggles.
And it can be helpful, you know, to those who are, you know, going through the same situation.
Other people
you
going
know,
through similar situation, and so, you know, you can learn from somebody else's mistake.
Yes.
You know, who wants to be 46 years in marriage and your husband just come out and walk? Well, I mean, you may want to think about, how do I treat my husband right now?
Exactly.
You know, how do I treat my wife right now?
You know.
Do I value her?
Yeah.
Does she know that she's valued?
Yeah.
Do I
Do
treat
I
her with respect?
appreciate,
Is she
you know?
appreciated?
Yeah.
You know, is can she come home to
Peaceful home.
to a peaceful home?
Can he come home to a peaceful home?
Exactly.
You know,
So, you know, that's important.
Yeah.
And so that's important that you really think about this and avoid the mistakes.
Right.
You know, only a fool must learn from his own mistakes. We can learn from other people's mistakes. And that's why we share these letters with you, and we read the stories and we talk about them. And hopefully something we say is helpful. We laugh about some of the stuff. And
Right.
we find some of them are just entertaining and bizarre and shocking and all kind of other things. But yeah.
But that's what Proverbs said too. Only a foolish man does not learn from somebody else's mistake.
Right.
You know, so we really have to think about that and think about what is it that we are doing, because most of the time we are selfish, you know, and what God called us to do is to be selfless.
That's
you
right.
know, and it's not about us. It's not about all the time fulfilling our needs.
Right.
How about your brother's need? Be your brother keeper.
Right.
You know. So.
And don't get to that place where you're in a relationship where somebody said, look, I don't want any more of this.
Yeah.
I can't live. I'm going to go live for me now.
Yeah, it's all
you know,
about
and I've
me.
had that. People say, Pastor, I got to live for me. You don't
gotta
understand.
do me.
I've got to do me.
Yeah.
I can't do this anymore. I just got to do me. And then you get to that place, a very dangerous place to be in a relationship, to do me. Because relationship is not about me.
Yes.
It's about us.
It's about us.
And so anybody who's in a relationship right now and they talk about do me, you're already on your way out.
Yes.
Because you don't do you. Relationship is not about doing you. You got to do together. Right? So many people are out, I'm doing me. You know, I'm going to do me. You know, so what about the other person? You're always in a relationship, you care about what other people think and feel. Okay, that's what makes a relationship work. Do me is not the way to go.
Yes. Love your neighbor.
You know? And when you get
As
to
you
do
love
me,
yourself.
it's a done relationship. And that's what this man is doing. He's doing him and he's done.
Done. That's it.
All right, so here's the deal.
Oh, yeah.
We are done.
Yeah.
Shauna moved to Maryland. And she used to listen from Barbados. She moved to Maryland. Now
wow.
she's listening. Thank you for tuning in and for staying with us. You know, bless you.
Thank you so much.
All right. God bless you, everybody.
God bless you guys. Hey,
Yeah,
thank
please
you guys
take care
so
of
much.
yourself. Until next time.
Yes. Remember
Tonight.
is Life in the Word.
Life in the Word.
And tomorrow morning.
Life in the
you
Word.
have
You do with
Innis
Pastor Steve.
Presence.
Pastor Henry is on Life in the Word, and I can't wait to hear the word of the Lord. And tomorrow morning we'll be back for prayer. I'll be back in the morning, 6:30 in the morning for a morning prayer program.
Yes.
And then
Church in Thursday.
Church in Thursday does it. Yeah. And yes, he comes on.
Awesome.
That's all happening tomorrow.
Awesome.
All right. But tonight, again, join the Bible study tonight, Wednesday night at 7:30. All right. And I know that you will be blessed. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for loving the broadcast. Amen. And sharing with your family and your friends. Take care of yourself until the next time we catch up. Right?
Blessings.
Walk good, my friends. Walk good, my friends. And maybe somebody need to remember that they need to pray. And pray for wisdom.
Yes.
Right?
If you ever feeling down and like you have nowhere to go, if you feeling like an outcast as your problems overflow, just remember there is someone and all